Hi again, YouTubers. It was requested of me to do an overview of my NARS Multiples. Now I have 4 of them, okay? And these 4, I have 2 that are actual blush multiples, and then I have 2 that are bronzer multiples. So I'm just gonna tell you about them and a little bit about what I think. I have the colors in Orgasm. Orgasm you guys have all heard of. Everybody's used it in the regular blush. I actually personally prefer the multiple in Orgasm. It's this color right here to the actual powder blusher. Just a personal opinion. I use it when I just need a quick flush on my cheeks and I'm not putting any makeup on. I tend to just put that on the apples of my cheeks and blend a little bit on my forehead, and it gives you a great look. The same thing, this is Riviera, is the other one. Now Riviera is a darker pink, or I would say it's not as peachy of a pink. It's more of a true pink. You can tell this one's Orgasm, has a little bit more of a peach tone, and this is Riviera that has more of a pink tone. I use that when I'm definitely doing this with regular makeup looks and I want more of a flush look. Now, I also have 2 multiples in their bronzers. I have Tuomota, Tuomota, which is this color right here. These are matte. And it is actually, Tuomota is very similar to the Chanel Bronze Universal, if you've seen that one or you're interested in that. And then this color here is Cap Vert. See how much darker that is? That one I use for contouring. It's great. I just put it on my cheek, go like this, and then use a brush to buff it out. I really like this one for a contour. So these are my multiples. Now, I have purchased the multiples. If you've seen my video, it was a Sephora haul that I did. And I purchased all of the multiples in the actual casings. I purchased I think it was 8 different colors because it was 4 containers like this. These have blushes in them, powders, but they come in the same packaging. I purchased them. They had no pigmentation whatsoever. Nothing showed up on my skin. There was no reason I hated them. So they all went back, every single one of them. So I was a little hesitant at the time to buy a regular multiple, but I did buy Orgasm. I really liked it. And then I went with one that was a step up, and they're very similar to a cream color base if you can't get your hands on that, for what you would use it for. You could put it on your cheek and then put a powder over it to intensify your colors as well. The bronzer ones I got into because I had seen a display for it. I thought it was a great idea. I hadn't at that point tried the Bronze Universal, which is close to the Tuomota, but I had owned Tuomota. So these products are great. They're easy to take with you. You can throw them in a bag and they can give you a great flush. Works very easy. They're very creamy. If you have oily skin, however, be careful with them and make sure to set a powder. Make sure to set them with a powder, whether it be a blush or a setting powder afterwards, because if you have oily skin, I have a feeling more or less the blush ones than the bronzer ones, they're gonna give your skin almost too much of a shine. Whereas with the matte ones, they don't give your skin any shine to it. They just blend into your skin, which is a really, really nice idea. If you like Laguna, you'll love these. I use my Laguna as to touch up on the areas that the sun would touch, and then I use one of these as my contour, and I love it. If I am out just running around kind of quickly and just want to give myself a little bit of a bronze, I use the Tuomota and put it where the sun would touch me, and it just gives a really nice flush color. These all retail for around $37 at Sephora. You can also buy them at a NARS counter if you have one. So these are my NARS multiples, all 4 of them. Let's see. Oh no, sorry. And I really like them. I have tried some other colors that just didn't work out for me. I think you should swatch these before you purchase them. Some of the colored blushes are either extremely pigmented if they're the darker tones, but I've only found one like that, or they are not very pigmented at all, and it's just more like you have a dewy shimmer to your skin. These are the only 2 that I have found and kept of the blushes that I truly, truly like. I love their bronzers though, their bronze multiple sticks. So if you'd like any more information about any of these products, please put a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great day. Bye.